are back here with Dr. H at Fraum Restorative Health. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
All right, I have a question.
Yep.
It's been a crazy day. I feel like I've been bent over, grabbing things, sore spine, twisty. That's kind of what we've all been talking about. Talk to us about the spine, some things that are really popular that we can do with you.
Yeah, absolutely. For starters, I think we need to make sure that we do not underestimate the importance of the spine in our body, right? This is the physical thing that houses the nerves that controls our body from our brain, to our arms, legs, and things like that.
So when you're talking about spine, where are you talking about? From where to where?
It really starts at the base of your skull.
Okay.
And then goes some portions of it go all the way down to your tailbone.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So this is a huge, highway of nervous system messages going up, down, back, forth. Okay. And we all know what happens if, the spine gets severed, spine gets hurt, those messages stop, and we've got some trouble, right? So, the spine is probably, one of the most important structures in our body, okay?
Okay.
So we've got nerve health, that's one thing, but the spine is also a collection of ligaments, bones, and discs.
Okay.
As well as the muscles that attach to those places, okay? So, that it is also just enormously complex in how these different joints of the spine interact with each other, right? As even when we turn our head up top, that means something for the spine in my mid-back and my low back. Even just turning our heads completely changes a great deal of orientation, right? So that also means there's a great deal of opportunities to go wrong.
So coming in, if I'm not feeling good, or if I proactively just want to look at an alignment, am I aligned? Is there something I could be doing differently?
Yeah.
Is my posture, or because I'm on a computer, causing me problems?
Yeah,
is that some of the things that you would look at?
Oh, absolutely, because exactly what you just described, we so much these days, we're doing work at computers, we're on our phones, we're on computers doing these things. The neck issues we're seeing related to that are kind of horrifying.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, a lot of head forward posture. Okay, so instead of our head being on top of our center mass, it's
like
out
a turtle.
forward. Yeah, and then that puts a lot of stress on the low neck, upper back. Just atrophy of the intrinsic muscles of the spine that encourage us to sit upright.
Yeah.
Right. Those are part and parcel of our modern life right now, unfortunately.
And you and I are sitting right now, and when I see clients, oftentimes I'm sitting too, and I always wonder, are there things I can be doing, or is that actually having a negative impact eventually on my quality of life?
Yeah. I don't know that the choices to be made are made when you're sitting.
Okay.
I think the important choices come when you're not sitting.
Got it. Okay.
So, and then making sure
that's actually well said.
Yeah. I mean, making sure that you're doing more things than just sitting as well, right? So going out for walks, doing things that challenge our core, making sure our core is built up and strong. Upper backs are a real problem for a lot of people, but there are some great systems right now, like home systems with exercises that you can do to help maintain that.
One of the things I'm noticing about restorative health that I'm learning from listening to you, it's a lot about having personal agency.
Yes.
You're sort of educating me so that I have personal agency over my health. For example, if I have insomnia or I can't sleep or I'm sitting all day, you're there to help guide me. Is that part of what you do? Talk to us about that.
Absolutely. My job as a physician is not to make you healthy.
Okay.
My job as a physician is to give you the right tools and help guide you on your journey, okay? I think a big problem we have these days is that a lot of people think of doctors as it's the doctor's responsibility to get me healthy. And the reality is our everyday choices have a much larger and widespread impact on our health than anything I can do, right? Smoking, exercise, food, sunlight, weight loss, mental health, all those things have a much broader impact on a person than whatever pill I do or don't prescribe them.
So if those aren't part of my core values, my health isn't part of my core value, you can talk to me until the cows come home and I'm not going to do anything.
Correct.
Wow, that's so interesting. Thank you for joining us today. It's fascinating. It really is. Please stay with us. A lot more to come.